Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Saturday night, and we are back in form. That's right, yes, indeed, we are here. Hope everybody is doing well. A little bit of a surprise stream here tonight, and we will certainly be doing our regular Sunday night live as well, too. Last night we did a walk and talk, and today we're going to do the slurp and burp. Yes, indeed. That's what we're going to do. Have a little bit of fun here. We're going to catch up. Well, maybe not totally catch up on, but we're going to handle some comments here. Yes, indeed, we shall. We're going to see who is here with us tonight in this surprise live stream. And yes, indeed, Yankee Pride is here. Jeremy Baker is here. We are back on schedule again. And part of the reason why I went off schedule is because I've been preparing some videos and doing some slightly different things, hoping maybe it would have an effect on the growth of the channel. It did not, so whatever is working, we're going to just continue doing. Yes, indeed. Slurping. Hello, good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Good to see you all. Appreciate you all being here this evening. We've got Jeremy Baker, Yankee Pride. Ronnie Carnes is here, and I think he's new. And guess what? A Saturday night scammer. Hello? By the way, hello, Harum.
This is a courtesy call for AT&T and DirecTV customers.
Okay, let's do that. We know what number to push. Yeah, yes, indeed. So we can take the scammers again. All right. We gotta love that. All right. We'll wait for them to join us. In the meantime, we'll get James Smith's comment here. He gassed up his truck the other morning and had one in front of the Exxon asking me to give him some change so he could get some breakfast. I figured he needed some wild Irish rose. That's right, exactly. Most of those people that do begging on the streets, they're not legitimate. Don't ever give anybody any money on the streets.
Thank you so much for staying online. This is Bruce from Loyalty and Promotion Department. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Sir, I'm doing also well. Thanks for asking. By the way, sir, this is a feedback call about your monthly bills. Are you satisfied with your monthly bills or it's getting too high for you?
Well, no, they're too high for me, but I don't hear any feedback. I could pull out the guitar and can create some feedback, but no feedback so far in the call. But my bills are too high, sir. Can you...
Okay, sir. Don't need to worry that because we are in a promotion in which you can get up to 50% discount in your monthly bills. How that sounds to you?
That sounds terrific. I like that idea. Yes, indeed.
Okay, sir. There is a procedure for that. So can you please verify how many cell phones do you have?
I have 2 cell phones.
You have 2 cell phones. And who is your service provider of your cell phone?
AT&T.
Okay, sir. How much you pay for the last month with AT&T?
I paid $197 last month for my AT&T.
$197 for 2 cell phones?
Yes, for 2 cell phones. Yes.
Oh, okay, sir. That's too high, but don't need with that. I give you 50% discount. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
Can you please verify the number? Can you please verify the number which is connected with AT&T?
Yes, that's right. I would like to get those switched over, please, to the accounts. Okay? Please switch them over. Can you give me a discount, a 50% discount, or a half off discount? Which one do you want to give me?
Sorry, give you 50% discount.
Can I get half off instead? Can I get half off instead?
Yes, sir, why not?
Why not? Okay.
Why not, sir?
Right. Very good.
Worry, okay?
While we're here, you might as well give me half off as well. Right.
Okay, after this time you pay only $97.35 only for next 5 years, okay?
Oh, that's great. For the next 5 years, it's going to be that. It's not going to go up at all. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Do you play the violin too? Hey, let me ask you this. Do you play the violin?
Sir, can you please stop it?
No, I need to ask you. I'm not asking you to start it. I'm asking you to play the violin. I'm asking you to start it, not stop it. Can you play for me the violin, sir? I guess he didn't want to play it. That son of a biscuit. All right, very good to see you. All right. He's on. That's right. Sterling Cannabis is on my family plan. Instead of sending him a big fat gold nugget, I just put him on my family plan. Very good. So James Smith, yes indeed, that's right. Wild Irish Rose, and don't give anyone money. That's right, Brooks Woodward. You're exactly right. Do not give anybody money on the street. Most of the time, it's a scam. But even if it's legitimate, it does not help them because a lot of them are addicts and they will use it for drugs more than likely. Now, if you want to bring them food or a work application, what I would do if I saw somebody was legitimate on the street asking for money is I'd go buy them a hot dog and get them an application at the nearest place that has an application. I'd drop it off and give it to them. Hey, here we go. I can't believe it. It's a Saturday night and I'm feeling all right because the scammers are calling and it's tight. Hello. It's a robocall, auto dollar. Chad Lichtenstein, the Beavis almost came out of you. Yes, indeed, it sure did. That's right. Of course, that call drops. That's right, Chad Lichtenstein. Eric Olson says, I wish I could give you 100. Thumbs up for that one. Thank you, Eric. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. We had fun with that one. Yes, indeed. Very good to see you. Gold Maple is here. Sterling Cannabis. Donald in New Mexico is here. Yes. Very good. As we slurp our way through this live stream, slurp and burp time. That's right. Who needs a walk and talk when you got the slurp and burp, right, guys? All right. Very good. And Babe Ruth. Sal knocked it out of the effing park. Thank you, brother. You had to have fun with these scammers. And whenever I see them, you got to call them out. All right. And Creek Runner 207. I've been all over the country, seen lots of scammers, but never like this. Thanks for exposing them. Thank you, Creek Runner. Yes, likely you'll see them. They're really starting to make their way at shopping centers around the nation. And even newscasts. You can search for Violin scammers on YouTube and see lots of newscasts on them. And people calling them out. Yes, indeed. All right. And Creek Runner says, cheap gold at the time. Indeed, that's right. It was very cheap. Gold was at that time for sure. Darren Wright says, if you would have given her an ASE, she wouldn't have known what to do with it. That's exactly right. She wouldn't have. Would not have known what to do with it. That's for sure. All right. Euroclydon 72. Is it even possible to plug the violin into the powered speaker without a mixer? No, yes, it is possible. There is a hook back there, and it can just like an auxiliary. It just mixes in automatically. A lot of those times you can do that where you don't really have to mix it, or they may have just one knob for it as a volume knob for the input. Oh yeah, Eric, our resident bouncer here. Yes, indeed, we love Eric. I know he's been busy as of late, but always warms my heart when he stops by. He says, I cannot remember the exact reasoning, but I was aware of gold and had an inkling to buy gold in 2002, 2004 time frame. I considered saving money to buy a coin, but alas, I was in a junior, senior in high school, and moreover, there wasn't APMEX and the like online as prolific as these days. Shame I didn't listen to the little voice inside and go for even 1 ounce. I'll tell you what, back then too, I wish I would have bought more. Yes, indeed. Hindsight is always 20/20, and that really is the case with gold at that time. And I knew it was cheap even back then, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't buy it, actually. Pretty crazy. By the way, good to see the great Rocky Superstar is here, the one and the only. Rocky Superstar, good to see you, sir. Yes, indeed. And good to see we have some good folks here. I think there's a new person that popped in here. We got Silver Junkie Goldman. He's not new. Good to see you. But I wanted to say hello to Harumph. I said hello earlier, but yes, good to see you, Harumph, and Ronnie Carnes as well as I think new. Good to see you guys. Always appreciate new folks, and want to say hello to as many people as possible that do pop in. Strange as. All she had to do was play some Pantera and she'd be on her way. That's right, exactly. I would have put a nickel in her bucket if she did that. Oh my goodness gracious. B-Dub is here. Hello, thank you so much, B-Dub. I appreciate that. Very kind words. He says he always enjoys the videos. And Donald in New Mexico is new. All right. He is new for today for this. It's a new day and a new Donald. All right, Mike Miller is here. Good to see you. We've got the Two Travelers says, these people should be arrested because there are people in great need and they make it bad for honest people. And that's exactly right. And you know what? The Two Travelers, and it's funny you say that because this is a tale of two folks, because I witnessed an actual street musician who was an actual violinist at a place I was at on travels, and she was absolutely amazing, and that definitely was real. Oh yeah, you could tell the real stuff better than the other place in Panthera. There you go, JVF. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Okay. Silver Tanawa, love this. Thank you, Silver. Appreciate it. Don't ask says, I can't breathe. Yes, he loved it. All right, very good. I wish I would have been a little more creative with it, but we had some fun with that one. We sure did. And Joshua Rhodes says, explore shady people. That's right. Explore the shady people. It's not nice to scam Mother Nature. That's right. It is not nice to scam Mother Nature. JM Unleashed did Google image search on Scrooge McDuck. Oh, that's interesting. Sure enough, it appears that the vast majority of his holdings were gold, although it appears he definitely had some silver, some fiat, and some other treasures as well. Yes, indeed, Scrooge McDuck is a fan of it all. Indeed he is, that's right. Ah, yeah. And James Smith is here. Good to see James Smith. Welcome, sir. As we march on ahead here, I'm not sure exactly how many viewers we have. We've got, 39. Yeah, it's a slower night tonight, but that's all good. In the neighborhood. And I'm ready for push-ups, too. I haven't actually done push-ups in a while. Steel Reserve. All right, there you go, Justin LeKine. I don't think I've ever had Steel Reserve. I'll have to try that sometime. It sounds tasty. I'll start running some coffee right now, but Jerry Parker says, that's a beautiful coin. Very nice, thank you. I do like these coins. It's pretty nice. And I did find out that the Australian nugget, it did go up until, I think the last year the Australian nugget may have been 2006. I'm not sure. All right. B-Dub, Sal Senior, 30 plus years of stacking video was awesome. I know it was tough for you to do the video on many fronts, but the respect of your efforts is here for many of us. Well, thank you, B-Dub. I do appreciate that very much. Very kind of you to say. And I did another big video this morning that didn't get near the views, but actually took more work than the full stack video. But thank you. If you get a chance to check that one out, I appreciate it. Guns and Blades, good to see you, yo. And our resident bouncer is back. Eric, good to see you, sir. Welcome, my friend. Yes. Yes, Steel Reserve is cheap and it'll get you hammered. That's right. Save money on beer and buy more silver. That's right, exactly. Yes, and JM Unleashed is with us. Hello, JM Unleashed. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much, Gold Maple. I appreciate that, my friend. He liked the video. We're going to get to the comments for that here momentarily. Alexander the Great says here, and I do quote, I know a lot of people are complaining about premiums on silver. I don't mind. Reason? I know it's going to be more expensive in 10 years. I think Eagles will be unaffordable. Yes. But see, the thing is that some of these premiums, it's really tough to tell how the markets are going to react, especially with the dip they took last week. But hey, they hopefully will swallow those premiums up in due course. We'll find out. I don't know, John Bethia, getting that Vietnam coin set nowadays, I've not checked those markets lately. In fact, I've not checked the markets for the Olympic ones either. The 96 and 95 Olympic coins were the hot coins at the time. And had the highest premium. But that was a tough set to get. But I was able to get that on eBay. And that was back in the 90s. Early 2000s. Look at this, folks. They're rolling in. Let's see what we've got here. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we are disconnected for the bad connection.
Oh, yes.
I'm Bruce from Loyalty and Promotion Department, sir.
Okay,
We
yes.
are talking about the discounts.
Right, discounts. I wanted to get half off. I wanted to get a half off on the discount for the phones.
Okay, and I will tell you next bill is $97.35 only.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much, my friend. And that's good for 5 years, right?
Okay,
that's good for 5 years, right?
Yes, sir. Why not?
Why not? Why not? Just for this. Now, can you do me this favor? I want you to find a violin around there. I know there's some hanging around there as part of the culture there. If you could get the violin and play it for me, and then I will be able to say that that's the violin playing its song. Can you hear the violins playing your song? You know what I'm saying? Or you can sing to me in Hindi. And who's behind you there making all that noise? Who's making the noise behind you there?
Why not? Why not, sir? There's another agent deal with the customers, okay?
They're very loud. The other agent, can you tell them to shush? Just shush them for me, okay? Turn around and go, shh. Okay. No, you did it in the phone. You told me to shh. Turn around and tell them to shh. Shush them for me. Shush them.
Okay, sir.
Tell them to be quiet so that I can. Can you
interested?
Yes, I am interested, but in order to be interested, I need to hear you. So tell your colleagues to quiet down. Say quiet.
Everybody shut up. Keep silent. Okay, sir.
Oh, it worked. It worked. All right, they're not talking as much. Very good. All right, now. Now that you spoke up again, now I hear them again. What about one thing? You want me to do one thing or 7 things? Do you want me to do one thing or 7 things? Press the number 1 if you want me to do 7 things, and press the number 7 if you want me to do one thing. Sir? Hello? Sir? Oh, he hung up again. We gotta get that. We gotta... Oh, man, anyways. All right, so Alexander the Great says, I know a lot of people are complaining about premiums on silver. Oh, yeah, he doesn't mind. We talked about that. Be more expensive for 10 years, but it's going to have to really climb up in price to get your premiums back, especially for Silver Eagles. Yes, indeed. Sure will. Hello, Justin Ling. Good to see you. Mark M. saying 1. Jamin Lease is pressing 1 and 7. Silver Wolverine, yes, I'm back home. Back home indeed. Good to see Silver Wolverine. You guys should check out his channel. Give him a subscription. He has all the latest news on the U.S. Mint and the offerings there. So check that out. Check out Silver Wolverine's channel. All right, very good. Let's get over here to Johnny B. Another reason we need to build the wall. That's right. Build that wall, indeed. All right, Zippo Mustang 05 on this junk silver versus generic silver. Which is best? The shocking answer. Yes, I forgot I did this video, but apparently I did it. I must have been drunk that day because I don't remember. No, I do remember not being drunk that day because I'm not drunk when I do my videos, I promise you. All right. I personally love Constitutional Silver. I mainly use it to round out my silver purchases, but for me, they became my carry coins. As someone in their 20s, it's an awesome reminder as to why it's important to stack metals. Going to my LCS and paying current fiat for those old coins puts inflation in perspective for me. Realizing my 90% quarter used to buy someone a gallon of gas, and that it would buy me a gallon of gas today. It's absolutely mind-blowing. It sure is. That's an amazing way to look at it, especially someone your age, that the silver had stopped being used and changed many years before you were born. So good job, Zippo Mustang. Way to go. Great comment, indeed. Yes, indeed. The Razmanaza is here. All right, thank you so much. All right, yes. Thank you, Razmanaza. We had a little bit of fun on that one. We're back in true form. Mark M., the $50 in women billionaire, bought Eagles because she has heard they're going to confiscate non-U.S. tender. What do you think about this? I've not heard that, and I'm still not totally convinced that that deal occurred or not. I'd like to talk to somebody there from Miles Franklin to see exactly what the scoop is on it. And who is she? Why won't she tell us who she is? I don't know that I believe that. And that's not going to happen. They're not going to confiscate any silver or gold. They really can't. There's too much of it out there, and there's going to be a lot of unfortunate boating accidents if that's the case. Because even if they track our purchases, even if they would, I know they technically could track the purchases that we made online. You can just say, well, you sold all that stuff. You know what I mean? iPhone Silver Wolverine update needed. Your phone does not get hacked. The iPhone Silver Wolverine update needed so your phone does not get hacked. I've not seen that. I don't have an iPhone, so I think I'm good to go. Now I do have an iPad. Maybe I need to update that. But anyways. All right, thank you. Zippo Honest Value says even the recorded version sounds like crap. Yes, that's right. It does. And I got a copyright thing on this video, so it really wasn't monetized. Bob S., but it was worth putting up anyway. Bob S. says, I don't know, Sal. Everything in the world is a scam, it seems. It's not fair to single out and pick on any one person. These days, the best thing a person can do is hide in their basement, and even that's not safe. The government, IRS scammers will send gunmen there, too. They want blood. Reminds me of some words of wisdom. There's nothing fair in this world, baby. There's nothing safe in this world. That's right, exactly. All right, very good. Software update. Yes, iPad needs to update too. All right, very good. I'll have to check that out. I would like to talk to the broker of Miles Franklin. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right. Or even the head honcho over there. I think, I haven't seen it, but I think Silver Slayer interviewed him. But I wonder if he asked the right questions. That's the thing I would like to know. But anyways. Yeah, let's see here. Lauren says, with most commodities flying high, why do you folks think gold, silver, and copper are lower this year? Don't you see a trend here? Silver is supposed to be a savior of the green world, but the demand is not showing up in the 20% drop this year. Neither PM is really a good buy for many reasons, and don't stick your kids with your stack. They won't want it. Is gold money? If so, spend some. Buy a new Chevy with some gold and see how far you get. Reality speaks louder than hopes and dreams. Well, and that's just it. Silver and gold are commodity money, Lawrence. They're commodity money. And they're not as fungible. You can't just go down to the store and spend a 10th ounce gold for a couple of groceries or what have you. Or for any groceries. Or buy a new Chevy with some gold and silver. But you'd be surprised, some people do take gold and silver. I interviewed a business owner who actually did take gold as payment. So, let's see here. But anyways, but yes, indeed. And so there is that. But nonetheless, the one beautiful thing about gold and silver is it's money that really acts more as a savings, as a reserve currency, a reserve money. So it's a foundation for value, and you can very easily liquidate it. You can transfer it for fiat currency, just as you transfer it from fiat currency into the metals. Good to see Coins A to Z, and Silver King is here. Hello, Silver King. Good to see you. All right. Let's get over here to another comment, shall we? Corrido Caballo says, Monet also has an 86-gram platinum double hairpin. You can wear it on the street and nobody will steal it because it looks like silver. That's true, yes. You definitely very well could do that for sure. And I do think that this egg that I got is hollow. I think it's hollow. Somebody said I should crack it open. It may even been Donald in New Mexico who said that I could pay him in gold. I believe Sterling Cannabis says that I could pay him in gold too. Let's see here. Very good. All right, Coins A to Z, since you saw your long shadow yesterday, does that mean we're getting to have a long summer? Yeah, I think so. That's right. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We should have a new holiday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was the 19th. So August 19th could forever be Sal's long shadow day. If I see a long shadow on that day, then we're going to have an extended 6 weeks extra of summer. A good one, Coins A to Z, that's right. Yeah, it's a big surcharge on it, Mark M. It was a guilty pleasure purchase. I've never ever bought something shaped like an egg before, a piece of precious metal. And I was really hoping it would be solid, but it's not. Although it feels solid because it's platinum, but I really think it's hollow on the inside. I need to actually call Monet and ask him, because I think it's too big to be what it is, to be solid. Okay, maniacal. It's a maniacal situation, folk. Richard Rubin says, "How would $1 trillion coin remove our debt?" It sounds like you said crazy. This is the national debt erase, universal income for all, thanks to this metal, is what they proposed. What would back this coin? Platinum? We would have to steal the metal to back up this $100 trillion, or so we do all the time, borrow the platinum or alone. Well, Richard Rubin, yeah, actually, I explained it in the video. You don't even need to change the dies. All you have to do is just put $100 on it. I explained everything in that video. You can be 1 ounce, because you can monetize, the Treasury Secretary can monetize based off of a law in 2005, any amount of platinum to make it work. And right now the most convenient way would be from the 1 ounce dies that are already there. All right, hello, the rally car guy from Indiana. Welcome, good to see you. All right. Walmart does not charge tax. Hello, Silver Shelby, good to see you. And good to see the rally car guy and Silver Shelby, glad to see you. And M2, 3 slurps, thank you on the illustrating inflation with silver. He was the first comment on that video. Yes, indeed. And Jerry Parker. Oh, man, and the global warmer has been paid in gold, and I did install and got a 50 peso gold coin. Really? Wow, that is amazing. So the global warmer has been paid in gold for a job he did. That's awesome, man. That's great. Very good. Good to see you guys. All right, nice. Thank you, Jerry Parker. This algorithms help a lot on the videos. Appreciate it very much. Mutant Rife says the fiat Federal Reserve note is backed by the faith of the USA. I've lost any faith in the USA as it is dishonest with the people of the world. It sure is. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I understand. Thorlin, he says here, the premiums are bad, but for portable wealth, a few items can equal it. I know a Rembrandt painting. I wouldn't know a Rembrandt painting or the value of a baseball card or even rare Beanie Babies. Land generally holds its value over time on a long enough time, but you can't move it across the country. Rental properties aren't so hot when the CDC of all places can deny you the right to evict somebody for non-payment of rent. That's right. That's true. That's a good point, Thorlin. That's what makes gold and silver unique, is though they're high premium compared to some of these other things out there, gold and silver are portable, transferable, and they will essentially go up in price to reflect their true value. I think that's what's going to eventually happen. Daniel Hopkins, I got into silver way before inflation hit, and she hasn't been doing jack crap. I understand, Daniel, and let's see what Mojave Gold says. No disrespect intended, but I am curious when inflation hit, in your opinion. I've been in the workforce since the 70s, and I don't believe I can name a single year my true cost of living went down. The government figures are manipulated to exclude any data that might show current administrative policies and bad light. When the thing is yes, Daniel Hopkins, it's going to take a while. It comes on the back end of inflation, and but it will catch up. And let's see here, and we've heard that. Yes, you may have heard that. You may be dead before. That's right. Well, that's risking anything. There's always risk that you could die before anything happens. All right, very good. Thank you so much, Liquid Electrum, for the first super chat of the night. Very kind of you. A token for your dedication throughout the years. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. I appreciate you, sir. Very kind of you, my friend. And I'm going to give you 5 push-ups for that because I'm now at a place where I can do them conveniently. All right. I couldn't do them on the street. People coming by, especially there's attractive ladies behind me who I think heard me. I'm like, who is this Uncle Sal character? Here we go. 5 push-ups for Liquid Electrum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we got it. We did it. We got it done, matey. We did it right. Gas Grill is here. All right. Thank you so much. For those of you new here, for every $1 donated via Super Chat, it's 1 push-up. For every $1 donated via PayPal, friends and family, it is 2 push-ups. Yes, indeed. All right. Good evening to driving home this evening. Gas Grill is. I won't be on chat, but listening in the car. Thank you. Got to keep Gas Grill awake. We're going to do it. Keeping Gas Grill awake. Rocky Superstar says real. And Donald in New Mexico is new here, so that means he can't say they're fake because he's new. He wouldn't know. I could have done them on a straight. That's right, Sterling Cannabis, but it'd have been difficult. It'd have been embarrassing. It would have been embarrassing. All right, very good. Saint Duck. Haven't seen Saint Duck in a while, but good to see Saint Duck chime in here. It says the following. I've been drawn to silver since I saw and bought my first 1-ounce bar at a flea market. I've accumulated a lot over the years, here and there, but always obeyed the silver rule. Never, ever buy unless you can afford it without affecting your life. Your power steering pump, your clothes dryer, your computer can and will break down every now and then. You don't want to be cashing out your silver every time you turn around. You need to have an emergency cash available for real life. It's tempting to spend every spare dime in PMs. Just make sure it is spare cash. Having said that, bye. There you go. Exactly right, St. Duck. Sage advice. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Tally, car guy. You can check the big dealers having sales frequently. That's right. There's a lot of sales. Stay tuned. I've been seeing emails for the sales lately. For sure. Mojave Gold says, I'm still buying silver, but only when I can avoid the outrageous premiums. Understandable. Yes, indeed. Lately, that's mostly been occasionally private party coin and ingot sales and some scrap silver from flea markets and thrift stores. Fiat money may constantly lose value, but it's absolutely necessary to keep access to some daily expenses and emergencies. Amen, Mojave Gold. Well said, and you're exactly right. Exactly right. Good to see Donovan Robbins and Richard C. are here. Welcome. Good to see you both. All right. Let's march ahead to the next comment. We've got Sterling Cannabis. Or does it mean that commodities are increasing in value? My silver holdings inflate every time I add to my stack. And therefore, I'm going to send some of that extra silver holdings over to Uncle Sal. Yes, indeed. I'm going to do that. That's what he says in this comment. Thank you, Sterling Cannabis. Kurt Baronio says, someday we will be looking at pre-82 cents the same way with copper content. Technically, we already 3 times face value. That's right, exactly. We're already kind of there. I've been saving my pre-82 cents now, by the way. I'm holding those puppies back. Yes, indeed. And I do call my cents puppies all the time. I'm holding my puppies back. Oh, yeah, very good. And we've got Andy Resnick has a comment on the full silver stack video. Yes, indeed. I did a full silvers, for those of you who don't know, a full silver stack video. Yeah. No one has actually counted all of the silver there to see how many ounces are there, but the yeast just must have taken an entire day to set up and tear down. Indeed, it did. A little bit more. Also, you were wise to guard your 100-ounce bars with cats. Yes, indeed, Andy. Sure did. 2,000 ounces divided by 30 years, that's 360 months. That's 5.5 ounces per month. 555 times 19, current spot, $105 a month average, and added base fiat value. Not that this applies, as you said, there are a lot of premium prices and pieces in there. It's just back of the envelope, very low ball number, monthly accumulation. It's a good way to look at it. Thank you. That's interesting. It does put it into perspective how one can do with around $30 a week in savings. I hope you'll consider doing an update video on your commemorative collection at some point. Well, Andy, I hope you checked it out because I did post that video this morning. I didn't drop the video, I just posted it. So I hope you understand. That video did not drop this morning because then it would have broken all over the place. It would have shattered into many pieces. I don't drop videos, I post them. Because it's very reckless to drop a video, folks. Extremely reckless. So you'll never see me drop a video here on the YouTube Salvation Nation channel. Salvation Nation YouTube channel, whatever you call this thing, okay? What do they call this thing? Life. It's a little something they call life. Let's go crazy. All right. Gold Chick says, all for the bartender and more for a Cuervo 1800 gold tequila sunrise. He said he couldn't take it. It's on me. I made the same offer a few more times with the same result. No inflation here or there. Nice job, Gold Chick. I think you got him with your good looks on that one. Brian Marr is here. Hello, Brian. Welcome. And Bullion Stacker 1369. I think you're new here, but he knows my saying, explore. My nuggets have dropped. Near Dusk, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome, BB. None of the V's are in effect right now, at least for now. The Sarge, I prefer the physical silver as well. I really like the way you break it down. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, my friend. I think I did get something mixed up a little bit in that video, but I corrected myself. All right, and Justin Sartain, even if the inflation eases up a bit, it does not counter the rate of increased stupidity of our politicians, which is skyrocketing at an exponential rate. That's exactly right. It sure is. Rename the channel again. There you go. Rename the channel again to Salvation Nation, or Salvation Nation, he says. He lays out your coins. It's all on me, brother. Trespass into this new construction apartments and broadcast from there to get more views. I could have done that. I didn't want to get in trouble, though. Brian brought a roll of Inglehart 85 prospector round, 26 a round. That was a good deal. Very good deal. Wow, of 85 prospectors. The most common year, but I like that the best. I've got some of those too. Almost a full roll of those. Yankee Pride, I wonder how many silver coins are between the rocks of that jetty. Oh, yeah, it makes you wonder how much change has been dropped through there. Yes, indeed, Yankee Pride. We did a walk and talk about silver and gold yesterday, something a little different on the channel. Did not really garner many views, but that's all right. Sometimes you branch out and you try something new and it flops. And that was an occasion where it did just that. HVAC. I've seen more and more content providers on YouTube across different platforms waking up to the government. Thanks for your insight. Yes, it is good to see. And it's not just Republicans. I think some Democrats are waking up to it as well, too. I'm realizing that politicians in general, and, me, I'm a very ideological guy. I'm a conservative, Republican, Christian, and but there's some on my side of the aisle, too, that are not for the people. They're not, they're definitely not. Like Mitch McConnell is not a good actor. Or maybe he is a good actor. Maybe that's part of the problem. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Chuck and Plata says, Sal, good to see a hardworking man enjoying the beauty of God's creation. If I was there, I would buy you one or more coffees and beers. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that, sir. Slurping your honor. Good to see Gray Man is here. Thank you, Razamanaz. I appreciate it. Trying something a little bit new here. All right, Silver Scientist just bought 53 ounces of silver and a 5-gram gold bar. I love dips. I got enough chips because of dips more. There you go. Very good. True. Chip your dips and chips. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you. I like you shining proof. Thank you so much, Coins A to Z. I appreciate that for watching. That's right, Matt Bittner. A lot of Republicans are not conservative. That's right. Very, very true. All right. And Herb Ash says, hey, Sal, I also took a walk after buying 4 tubes of Canadian maples to finish off my monster box. What a nice dip we had today. Yes, indeed. Nice dip indeed, sir. Very true, very true. And we're going to march on ahead here. We've got Steve C. says, Enjoy some fresh air. That I did. It was nice. The smell of rotting fish in the harbor. That's right, exactly. And can you fish on that jetty? Yes, there were actually fishermen on the jetty. I didn't show them, but there were some. There was one. I kind of walked around them. It was fishing there on the jetty. Yes, indeed. He was getting jetty with it, John Bethia. All right, American Patriot. All right, thank you. Who else would have all the commemorative coins like that? Yeah, I don't know if any. There's another person that has, at least up until 2015, all of the uncirculated and proof dollars, but none with all the different designs for the clad silver and gold. All right. Fish, this was a well-balanced video. Thank you. And Fish, I had to stay pretty balanced too, physically on here as well. Thank you, my friend. And Mikey says, nice walk and talk video, Sal. I should definitely try this out as well. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. Yes, indeed. And Stephen Graffam, great video, brother. The creature from Jekyll Island haunts us all every day. Good to see you outside. Should have brought your fishing pole. Free markets are what made us a great country. Exactly right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Matt Bittner, you could try to break into Fort Knox and audit their vaults to put your channel on the map. That's right. There you go. I should try it. Give it a shot. CCT, I was very surprised to see any profanities on those rocks, unless I missed it. I think some of them I've skipped over. There weren't very many, but I think there was one or a couple. Thank you, CCT. Lisa Bibby says, love that walk and talk. Beautiful day and scenery is spectacular. Thank you, Sal, for bringing us along and the content. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that so much. And Lisa also says, that is a lot of silver, a lot of dedication laid out there. Happy for you, Sal. Thank you so much, Lisa. Always so good to see you. I appreciate you taking the time to comment and watch. It means a lot to me. You guys are great. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Matt. You like the walking and talking video. Sunny Anaya, Sal, how nice was that silver dollar 32 years ago, or has it always looked like that? It was in perfect condition, brand new. I bought it brand new in 1990, did a video on it. I may do an update video on it because a lot of people have not seen the original video that I did it in 2020. Yeah, indeed. Daddy Silverbucks is back. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Glad you're here. And the great Rocky Superstar is still with us, too. Love Rocky Superstar. And KS says here, at a press conference on August 12th, 1986, President Reagan said, the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That's right, exactly. It's very true. Yes, indeed. That saying is famous with Ronald Reagan. Yes, indeed. Theta Phoenix says, I've carried around a call peace dollar in my pocket for 20 years. I thought I was the only person doing that. The worn out silver dollar you have is beautiful to me. Well, thank you, Theta Phoenix. Yep, I've been carrying this thing around 30 years and having fun with it. And yes, indeed. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And where are we at? Let's move on forward here and get our mouse back. Yes, indeed. Bring your AR-15 in the woods. Here we go, Matt Bittner. I can do that. Bring the old AR out. Yeah, Ronald Reagan had great humor. Yes, indeed. There's something that you won't find on some of the documented footage out there, but so I can't verify that it's true or not, but this is sound like something he would say. But this is probably one of my favorite pieces of Reagan humor. He had a conference with Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and so it was a high-profile meeting, so the media were there waiting when they were done, and so Reagan was going to get into his car, and a reporter asked him, how was your meeting with Desmond Tutu? And he looked over and said, so-so. I love that story. All right. I'm chilled to the core. Current average U.S. family savings is $8,280, dropping by $1 every hour. So by calculation, this means there's 50 days left until everyone's savings are gone. And a lot of that is getting eaten by inflation. That's true. When you think about it in that regard, very true. If we ever needed an immediate change to our national leadership, Coins A to Z says now is the time. Democrats have been getting progressively worse over the last few decades, and he's a lifelong registered Democrat. Wow. Yeah, and and that's just it. There were a group of Democrats called the Blue Dog Democrats, and it was a caucus of middle of the road, kind of moderate Democrats. But even the more mainstream Democrat Party of the 90s and 80s and 70s, there were some very fair-minded and actually a lot of the liberal policies of the Democrat Party. I believe in some of those policies now, and I didn't then. So in a sense, I have become more liberally minded, I'll say, but I'm very conservative. In other words, I'm more libertarian minded. And some of the things like, for instance, this is a thing I disagree with Donald Trump on. I think the First Amendment protects all kinds of speech, including burning the flag. I think if anybody wants to burn the flag, have at it. It does nothing, it does not bother me in the slightest, because it's just a symbol. It's the ideas behind the flag is what matters. And so that's something where I disagree with Trump on, who wants to make a law to ban flag burning. But yes, liberal in the classical definition. That's exactly right. Matt Bittner, you nailed it. That's what, exactly right. Very good. All right. So this, anyways, Eric says here, all right, this is the video that you guys, I had you watch on the walkabout last night. Search term rooster and the video task check-in. Don't snuff the rooster. That's right, Eric. You're right, brother. Don't snuff the rooster. Very good, very good. I got some stuff between my teeth, by the way. JM Unleashed, watch it. He posted the video. Thank you. This is the video. The 2017 Perth Mint Lunar Rooster from the search we did last night. Pierogi Stacker, obviously, sell your... Well, obviously, Cell, you were never in the military. It's more than a symbol. As ex-military people swore our lives on the flag, we would fight and die for the flag. It's just a piece of cloth. Plus, well, it's what's behind the cloth that's what the military fights for. We pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. It's really about the republic. The flag is a piece of cloth. Now, in the military, there are ways to be able to handle the flag, and you fold it the right way out of respect for the nation. But part of that is why people why and by the way, Pierogi Stacker, how can you say that I hate the military and vets just because I believe that people should have the freedom of speech? I loathe. I think it's silly. I think it's ridiculous. I find it disgusting for people to burn the flag. But I would fight to my death to protect the freedom of speech, people's freedom of speech, to say or do anything. I mean, look at it this way: people talk down on this country all the time, but have the freedom of speech to do so. And if people want to burn the flag, let them do it. I would never do it. I have great respect for the flag. Obviously, I have great respect for the military. People who know this channel know me. Exactly right. American values cannot be destroyed by burning a piece of cotton. That's right, Coins A to Z. That's exactly right. So, Yogi Stacker, I don't know how you went from me being a free speech absolutist to saying that I hate the military and vets. Pierogi Stacker, how can you say that? Anyways, let's see here. Mark B. Sal, those people at the border are burning all of us diseases like polio and monkeypox. I don't understand that question. But anyways, but the thing is that the ideas from which this country founded upon, I believe, are so profound that somebody burning a flag is not going to have any effect on what we believe, or the principles from which this country was founded upon. But anyways, I've been trolled. Okay, you were picking on. Okay, Peter. Okay, thank you. I've been trolled. All right, thank you. All right, I was wondering. Okay. All right, I was trolled. All right, thank you. You got me on that one. Very good. All right, very good. Hey, thank you, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Good to see Coin Sense and Nonsense. And by the way, I know I've missed a lot of videos here lately. I've been traveling, but I will be catching up on some. Thank you, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Good to see you. Appreciate all you guys. All right. Yes, indeed. That's right. We are a republic. We are technically a republic. Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, that's right. Pierre Stacker, yeah. There's obvious exceptions to that. If you're going to cause a panic, you can use speech to cause a panic. You can't yell fire in a theater and that type of thing. Yeah, that's right. Very true. Yeah, there's some minor exceptions to that rule. Let's see here. Yeah, Mark B, I still don't understand what you're still don't understand. I don't think you got what I was saying, Mark B. We got to close that border down. In fact, I honestly think that we should stop legal immigration. I actually believe we should stop legal immigration. We have enough people in this country right now, and people that need jobs and everything like that. And they actually stopped immigration, period, from about 1926 to 1965. A lot of people don't realize that, but I believe that they need to. I think that they need to actually shut it down for a while. And it's not that I don't think that that I'm anti-immigrant or anything like that, but I just think that we have enough people in this country right now, and there's a lot, and obviously the illegal immigration is completely out of control. But even as such, I think we have enough people here. Let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. Ted Jones, roosters, French tickler roosters. That's not a single rooster leg. That's right. There you go, Ted Jones. That's right. Very good. Good to see you. All right. Thank you, Ted Jones, and French, for watching this video. All right. Okay. And KS says, I see a guy with the accordion doing the same thing. Yep, they use different instruments. An accordion, you have to watch their fingers and the rhythm of the pump. That's what she said. You know what I mean? You got to watch the rhythm of the pump. But I could tell I watched her a little bit before I even started walking towards. I could tell she was a faker when I walked through there. But yes, indeed, very good. And this is an example. Let's see. All right, very good. And let's see here. Ronald Hall says, nice visuals. Thank you so much. We had a little bit of fun with that little Friday night live we did last night. Yes, indeed. Yep, I agree, Matt Bittner. It does serve both parties to have this mass immigration. Exactly right. All right, let's see here. And Rich Peterson says, nice video. Good to see you're getting some outside exercise. Yes, indeed. I do enough on the inside. Got to do a little bit on the outside, too. Okay. And we've got Gold Chick. Sal, we need you. Don't do it. Hugs and kisses. All right. Well, then you want me to do it. If you need me, then you'll want me to do it, Gold Chick. That was what it's about. Okay. And let's see here. Tricoli 0101. Curiosity peaked. All right. And satisfaction guaranteed on that one. Silver Ghost, kind of warm in there, isn't it? I thought I heard the telling sound of flip-flops. There may have been some flip-flops nearby, but I was wearing shoes. Yes, indeed. Silver Hair Stacker is here. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well-rounded wild ones. I can relate. The algorithm doesn't factor effort in very well. Good luck. We'll be watching. Thank you so much. Well-rounded. Appreciate that. Silver Ghost says, not every vid mind you, but you should do a walk and talk vid on a regular basis. Not just you, but all YouTubers. It's nice to see other parts of the world that aren't just famous landmarks. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very true. Yes, that's right, Matt. And I did a confrontation video, and that video flopped when I confronted somebody on that scam. It's crazy. Anyways. Very good. Let's see here. Street playing your instrument. I want to see the people pay you to stop. That would be funny for sure. Yeah, and Donald in New Mexico, I think that Abbott is, I think the state of Texas is going to be doing some wall. If I'm not mistaken, that's the last I heard of they were going to be doing that, if I'm not mistaken. I think in Arizona they're actually be building some more wall too. And that's going to be the Biden administration doing that in Arizona. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Silver Honda, your commentary makes a lot of sense on the hazardous walkway, and at the end, we will all be rewarded with silver and gold. That's right, Silver Honda. We sure will. Very, very true. Kevin Malone says 30 is low. Maybe I'm wrong, but the interest in the beautiful metal is growing. The premiums will keep heading up, which is only going to get higher. But all the manipulation, the truthful spot price could show its head, hopefully. Yes, we shall see. We shall see. Kevin Malone, thank you for your comment. All right. Hank Lennox on this Walk and Talk says, nice visual, Sal. Thank you so much. I spend most of my working life near the ocean in Newport News, Virginia. I would sometimes sit all day at the beach watching the waves, the boats, and listening to the surf. That ocean air makes me melancholy, but life moves on. Now I live a long way from the ocean. I still miss it greatly. Also carry a silver dollar in my pocket just because. There you go, Hank. Very good, sir. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Very good. And where are we at? Okay. All right. Take care, Rocky Superstar. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you stopping in, sir. Good crowd here tonight. Let's do a few more comments. Siplix, FPV. Did you take your lucky coin and place it in a capsule at night when you go to bed? I do. Yeah, actually, no. I just lay it on the counter. I figured it's got its all the stuff. It's got its all dings up and everything will just stay there when I lay it on the counter. Good lobster and chowder. Yes, indeed. Not much good lobster and chowder where I'm at. They're the good chopped lobster. Get a little bit of chowder. Yes, indeed. Eric says, as a small-time creator to a fellow long-time legend, I'll be sure to set my peepers in on support. I understand the frustration since I stopped making videos, because it's not worth the time to whip out the tripod for 39 views. I hear you, brother. I hear you, my friend. And Savage will be watching. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Savage Stacker, the one and the only. Silver King, too bad I missed it, but I'm here now. Thumbs up. Thank you, Silver King. Yes, indeed. And he's here tonight, or was I here earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Jeff Shaw, I will be looking for your new video. Thank you. Posted this morning. And Silver King says, great video as always on this one. Thank you. And Matt Bittner, he's been watching some of the older videos as well, giving me a thumbs up, and I appreciate that. Matt Bittner. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that. And Jeff Shaw says, nice pocket silver piece. Thank you, sir. Carry that sucker around with me all the time. Scammer text returned a picture of Zelensky and said it was me. All right. Wow. Let's see. Mark B. How the illegals at the border are overwhelming the medical system. They are not just that, they're overwhelming everything. It's absolutely insane what's happening with the immigration system now. Silver Scientist, got your back as always. Thank you, Silver Scientist. Appreciate you. Kendall Kid. Uncle Sal, you're definitely egging us on, platinum style. We sure was. Thank you, Kendall. That I did. Okay, Silver Shelby, have a good evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Silver Shelby. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you get a chance to come back tomorrow evening, we'll be back on for our market watch on Sunday night. Yes, indeed. All right, 10-ounce. Joe Foland, are the RCM 10-ounce bars considered generic silver? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I would say that's why I don't like the term generic, because generic implies there's no brand name, right? So I would say no. But I would also say that a Engelhard bar is not generic silver either. It's name brand silver. And I would say that it is not generic. It is a government issued silver bar. That's how I would put it. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Kalanic Stacker says, I told the scammer that I was head of the autocratic government with actual neo-Nazis in our armed forces. And then he should have said that there's another guy named Putin who also has neo-Nazis in his armed forces as well. And really bad characters. Kills innocent people in their armed forces. Yes, indeed. A lot of innocent people. Let's see. Very, very good. And let's see here. We've got Silver Ghost. Try to hold the camera up a bit in the future. A bit of the bummer just seeing feet and footpath most of the time. Cheers. No, I know. Yeah, I kind of did that somewhat on purpose because I had to kind of watch where I was going. And there were some things I wanted to kind of keep a mystery in that Silver Ghost. So there was a dual purpose for that. But yes, indeed, if I'm ever at a place where I can do that, I will do show. I did show some where I was going, but I wanted to keep some of that stuff kind of on the down low, if you get what I'm saying. VT Ryder, regardless of the situation taking place, she's in need of some type of help. I probably would have helped her. Is this the type of content we expect from you moving forward, Sal? VT Ryder. Well, you know what? VT Ryder, you know me. If you come to my live streams and you see my scammer playlist, then yes, this will be the kind of content you will see from me moving forward, VT Ryder. So let's look at his comment. Regardless of the situation taking place here, in other words, he's pretty much dismissing that it's a scam. She's in need of some type of help. Yes, she is. She's in need of reprimanding and maybe jail time for trying to scam people. And so VT Ryder would have given her money and aided and abetted a scam. So VT Ryder, I would encourage you not to aid and abet a scammer by giving her money. And so it's just crazy. I've had a couple people that are like chastising me for calling this scammer out, and I don't get it. I just am completely flabbergasted. I was actually too kind to her. I probably should have been a little bit more. I should have probably been a little bit more annoying to her, but I wasn't. But anyways, very good. Hey, Wasatch Wizard is here. Good to see Wasatch Wizard, and good to see Ted Jones. Yes, a proper spanking would have been nice to as well too. So yes, indeed. So VT Ryder, yes, you've encouraged me. I might go out there again and try to harass more of those violin scammers. What do you think of that? I think this would be some good content. If anything, just for my own sanity, doing a service to expose these scammers. Elizabeth Kahn, have a full day tomorrow, but I do plan to watch at some point. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Tiki Man, he's in. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it. Says unaffiliated. That was the full commemorative stack video. Yes, indeed, that I did this morning. If you guys get a chance to check it out, I hope you will. The Pure Skull coin about gold. Biracucium Stacker says, good choice, as I already done a review on this in the first in the series. When my dealer gets the version which is not an assay card, I will jump on it ASAP. Very good. All right. Nice. Nice. Joshua Rhodes is going to explore tomorrow. Thank you, Joshua. Silver Bean Counter. Some think the government should do everything for us. So lazy. So dumb. Exactly right, Silver Bean Counter. True that. True that. You're right. Joe Little bought his first 1 ounce gold coin. Nice. Congratulations. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you, Soul Patch Jackson. I appreciate you watching the videos this week. Wanted to do something a little bit different. Was kind of hoping it would have picked up more views, but the only one that did was a full stack video, but that's all right. AY, very creative video to incorporate the graffiti and a beautiful view and lesson. Thank you, AY. You had a little fun with that one. Had to do it. Yes, indeed. David C. says, hey, Sal, I missed this live due to the time difference in Ireland. Do you mind me asking, is nickel bullion worth holding or a waste of time like copper bullion? Well, if you have some, hold on to it. But I don't know that I would go out of my way to buy it because it's actually pretty expensive, very high premiums too, like copper bullion. So I don't know that I would go out of my way to buy nickel bullion either. Yes, indeed. All right, folks. All right. Hey, this is the point in time during the live stream where not only am I going to ask you to thumb this video up, this live stream up, because we need 30 more to get to 100. Maybe we can do it. But we are, yeah, silver infused toothpaste make my teeth shine more. I think it would. Yes, indeed. Silver infused toothpaste. I like that. We might use that for the next scammer that calls. All right. So here's what we do. This is the point in time when we play a little game. It's an actual video game. Yes, indeed. And this is where, since I have over 5,000 videos, we can pick a search term, any crazy search term we can think of, and it works like this. You will type in 3 pluses and then your search term. Only after I type the word go. And so let's keep it less than 3 words or less, preferably just 1 word. And it can be of anything crazy as you want it to be, just not too crazy, not too vulgar, So go, and go ahead and type it. And we really can't do an icon or an emoticon, unfortunately. So let's do actual word. And I'm going to just pick the funniest one here. All right, and stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody. All right, everybody stop. We are going to go to, let's see here. All right, let's do Liquid Electrum. Scam game. Let's try that. Let's see what comes up for scam game. There we go. All right, look at this. From 4 years ago, a scammer agrees to help me buy all these coins. Look at that. Yes, indeed. And so there it is. That was from the search term scam game from Liquid Electrum. Good one. And so I think JM Unleashed is still here. And so he will post a link to this video. I will pin it. I couldn't do that last night, but I can do it now. And then what you'll do is when this live stream is over, you will, if you can watch and click on that link and watch the video, I think you'll get a kick out of this video because we like to mess with these scammers. Thank you so much to JM Unleashed. And watch that video and then comment on it with the search term scam game and what you thought of the video, if you enjoyed it, and that you're watching it from this live stream. Thank you so much. Now, another little announcement for you all is thank you for the thumbs up. If you guys can thumb this thing up to 100, that would be appreciated. Is if you can subscribe to JM Unleashed channel, he's going to be tackling a scammer tomorrow at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock tomorrow. So check it out. All right, thank you so much. So check out JM Unleashed channel as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I want to thank you all for being here tonight and extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. And if you haven't also seen my video from this morning of the entire modern commemorative gold, silver, and clad collection from 1982 to 2022, I hope you will check it out and share that video everywhere you can. I appreciate it. Pull my finger. All right. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.